Welcome to the cast iron Lebanese cooking and more. Hello, my Dutch oven lovers. If you are not one of them, hope you will be soon. Today I'm doing something from the and more apple jam. Apple jam is delicious, easy to make at home. Then you don't need to buy jam from the market. About 4 pounds of peeled apple can make you 6, 7, 8 jars of jam jars. Now my neighbor has a tree and my daughter has a tree, Fuji apple. I every year make this jam for them. Now they finished the jam and they want me to make more. So I saw a couple days ago at the market, 2 bags for $5, 3 pound for $2.50. The small apple, I'll show you now the red apple. So I bought them. I said, let me make the jam already. Let me show you my ingredients here and the jars. I have here those 2 apples. I need to peel them and cut them. Plus I have all these apples that I peeled them all. After I took all that skin from them and cleaned them from the inside. What I do is I do it like this. From this side and cut little bit on this side. Then I use the peeler. Then I cut in half. Then I cut each one in half. Then I take the edge and the inside and then I break it into 2. If it is a large apple, you can cut them into 3. I like the jam to be a little bit chunky. I don't like them to be too much grinded smooth. Then I show you also how I do that. Let me do the second one. This kind of apple are very good to make a jam. They are very sweet. Cut in half, the other one also in half, and take this in and cut it 2 pieces. Little down here and 2 pieces. Now I know I have here, which I scale them first, 4 pounds of pure apple now. No skin, nothing. 4.5 actually, 4.5. I use about 8 to 10 pieces of clove for every pound. Here I have to put about 24 to 25 of these. Let me show you on the stove how we want to do it. Here I have kitchen oven, enameled, made by Lodge, 12-inch kitchen oven. I have to turn the heat on. I have the 4.5 pound of the chopped apple, put them in. Then I'm measuring on my scale. I need for every pound, that's 3 pounds here. It will start go down. I'll put the gloves. As I told you, I have about 4.5 of apple. I want to use 1.5 for each pound sugar. Your sugar start melted. As you can see, it's all melted here. Now I'll put on medium heat to start little boil, and then I will lower the heat on low until they thicken and the apple will become more shrinking. Then I want to use the smasher, the one for mashed potatoes, smash them little bit before I put them in the containers, in the jar. As you can see, now I put only the 3 pound, and here I have the other remaining sugar. This is something you have to be all the time watching and stirring little by little. You don't want the apple to stick at the bottom of your pot. I'm using cast iron enameled. It's easy to clean and it heats very good. But if you don't have it, or you don't have regular cast iron one, black, then use any pot you have. Make your own jam. No preservative, nothing. You know what you are eating. You can make grapes, you can make apple, you can make pears, the same way. Another 5 minutes, 10 minutes, then I will start smash them little by little. As you can see now, I'm smashing them with this. They still need to be cooked more, still little bit hard. I can use also the electrical. This is fine. No, not need to be boiled. Little chunky in between. You can see it has to be like honey, more thick. As you can see, it is thickened. That's what you wanted. And now don't look that it has a little watery in it, because this, when it cool, it want to get more thick. But you can see how it's thickened now. That's how it is. At this time, we have to turn off the heat. And I wanted to get cool a little bit in order for me to put them in the jar. And I'll show you how. Now it stopped boiling. Let me bring it to here. And then take the jar, bring it very close. Some of them chunky. You can fish the gloves right now or just leave them in. I continue all the way to the top, and I leave only about less than a quarter, for no air will stay in. The other way is I can melt also wax and then I fill the top. But I'm not gonna do that. This, it stays for a year like this. It's tight and clean and nothing will happen to it. I'll move it here because it's very hot. Better to wait a little bit more, but I just want to show you when you make your own. Look how nice it is. I kept little chunky in them. I just want to show you this way. It's delicious. You can give the present to your friends, to your neighbors, to your relative. I know they will appreciate what you did. If I need to have them for a couple years, I have jam from 4 years jam. I made grapes from my vine, 4 years. Still delicious, but that one then I have to use the canning jar. Then I use the canning jars and then sterilize them. I have the pot and I put them with the water and boil them for 20 minutes and then they vacuum on their own. But this way is still good as long as you bring them all the way to the top. Look, this 4.5 pound of apple can bring you at least 7 jars like these. Hope you enjoyed my apple jam, and it's easy to make. It takes you 1.5 to 2 hours, and no preservatives, nothing. You can give them to your friends, to your neighbors, to your relatives as a gifts. Good to make. So hope you enjoyed this video. Do not forget to subscribe, share, and give me your comments. And see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.